On January 17th and 18th, 1945, the SS began evacuating Auschwitz-Birkenau. Knowing the Russians were closing in on the camp, the SS rushed to destroy important documentation and move the prisoners to the interior of Germany. Like most everything in the camps, making a choice was a gamble. Some very sick prisoners decided to stay, as well as those who thought they should take their chances by not leaving. Others were afraid the SS would eventually destroy the camp with everyone in it, so they chose to go, often with clothing and shoes inappropriate for such a journey in the frigid temperatures. Lily Malnick, who went on a death march from Auschwitz to Bergen-Belsen, explains, and yes, she is Miriam, the Orthodox TikToker's grandmother.
To us that we were going to evacuate Auschwitz. Why were we evacuating Auschwitz? It is because the Russians were coming close by. And so we all walked out Auschwitz and we started walking. And we started walking, we walked for days. I'll never forget it. I don't know how many days we walked. We walked, and then we took cattle cars, and then we walked again.
The march was brutal. Those forced on it often slept outside, or they would be put in barns or other buildings. Food was scarce, and many resorted to eating grass or other plants. The SS often shot those who could not keep up. Survivor Nellie Blumner recalls the conditions.
On the sides of the road, sometimes we saw, a spoiled potato. One of the girls picked it up, ate it. A shot in the knee. It just so happened it hit in the knee. And she fell down, and they didn't shoot her again to kill her. They just let her laying there. One of the girls went over to her to help her. They shot her too. She was killed on the spot. The other one was in a big suffering till she passed out.
In some cases, they walked up to 500 miles. For context, that is like walking from San Francisco to San Diego. Many died, but a few took the opportunity to escape, sometimes seeking refuge with kind farmers or others with space to hide them. As they marched through residential areas, some onlookers took clandestine photos. When they finally arrived at different camps in Germany, it was often chaos. Many camps were so overcrowded, they had less food than in Auschwitz, and no sanitation. Those who were able to hang on through the disease and starvation were liberated in April and May 1945, while those who stayed in Auschwitz were liberated on January 27th of 1945.